So welcome everyone to Wonderland at IAAC Children's Literary Festival. We are very excited about it. So IAAC has been having a literary festival for the past 5 years, and this is the first time we have introduced Children's Literary Festival. I'm the founder of the Culture Tree. We basically do cultural literacy and we focus on South Asia. Extremely passionate about it. We're working with all key museums in Manhattan. We have a lot of Diwali activity going on. We will do the first preview of our puppet show, Ramleela puppet show, later today. But I would, really invite you all to check out our website. It's theculturetree.com. We do really educational spin to learning about the culture. We also do language classes. So this Wonderland at IAAC is really a platform where Indian authors and Indian children, Indian American children, you guys are Indian American, right? You can have a platform to basically see books that are written by Indian authors and represent you guys. And that is very empowering. It's, I have 2 little boys. It's very empowering for them to see themselves or someone that looks like them in a book. So our first presentation today, or our first session today, is on Always Anjali, and Sheetel Sheth is the author. I'm going to, Nili, do you want to read something about her?
Sure.
We're going to quickly tell you a little bit about her, and then we will pass it on to Sheetel, where she will
listen too.
Yes, and she can tell you about her journey into writing this book, and she'll also tell you about the book.
So guys, this is Sheetel Sheth, as you all know, and just a little bit about her. She is an acclaimed actress. So your parents might have seen her in a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows, but this Always Anjali is her very first book. Always Anjali has won awards. It won the 2019 Dragonfly Book Award. She has been in over 20 films. How many TV shows have you been in? Well, a whole bunch. So everybody put your hands together. Welcome Miss Sheetel Sheth.
Thank you guys. Good morning. Do you guys want to take off your coats? I think take them off. We have some time to have some fun. So let's take off your coats, get comfortable. That way you can be more relaxed. I like it. All right. How are you guys today? Thank you for being here. I know you have a lot of choices of what you'd rather do on a Saturday, so it's nice to meet you guys. Now, I'm going to go around and I'm going to tell me what grade and how old you guys are, okay?
4th grade and I'm 10.
Just turned 10. Happy birthday.
5th.
Okay.
I'm 12 and 7.
Okay.
I'm 3rd grade and 8.
Okay.
5 in kindergarten.
Okay.
2nd grade.
Oh, I've got a lot of big kids here. So great. How's school going?
Good.
Now, do you guys remember what my name is? She just introduced me. Does anyone remember? Sheetel Sheth. And you guys say it pretty perfectly, don't you? Sounds right to me. Do you want to know a secret? Most grown-ups can't say my name. They're messy. Sometimes they mispronounce it, they definitely misspell it, and sometimes I have to correct them 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 times before they get it right. Does that happen to any of you guys? It does? Raise your hand if everyone's ever mispronounced your name or gave you a nickname you didn't like or spelled your name wrong. Almost all of us, right? And when that happens to you, did you correct them?
Yeah.
You do? Do you all correct them?
Yeah.
Do you ever get frustrated? Yeah, sometimes. No? Some of you do, some not? Wow, you guys are really brave. Sometimes I would get frustrated, sometimes after like the 4th or 5th time. But you guys seem very strong. Because it's important to get our names right? And everybody can learn them. We just have to help them a little bit. So I'm so glad to hear that you guys correct everybody with your names. So does anyone here know this book? Some of you, maybe a little, kind of. Well, I'm going to read it to you, and we'll keep talking about it, okay? All right, Always Anjali. So I'm the author, that means I wrote it, and the illustrator, her name is Jessica Blank. And do you want to know something? She lives in Texas. over you. You're from Texas too? So is she. He's from Houston too. That's where she's from. We just found that out. That's so funny. And Jessica also lives in Texas, not in Houston. I forget which city. But she lived in Texas and I lived in New York, and we made this book together. How do you think we did that? We'll talk about it. Let's see. All right. Can everybody see? Okay. Once upon a restless night, a little girl named Anjali lay wide awake in her bed. She was turning 7 and had super important business on her mind. Bikes. All she wanted was one of her own. Finally, the sun rose and Anjali sprung out of bed. She zoomed downstairs right past her mom and not stopping until she found herself in front of a large box. She closed her eyes, took a deep breath, and carefully opened it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's perfectly stupendous, just like a race car, Anjali cheered as she took a spin around the kitchen. Can I take it to the school carnival this afternoon? Please, please, pretty please. Anjali's face lit up when her mom nodded yes. After school, Anjali and her best friends, Mary and Courtney, were riding their bikes together around the carnival. Mary spotted a booth that was selling personalized license plates. Superb! Awesome, we should all get matching plates for our bikes. Superb, Anjali and Courtney agreed as they made their way to the booth. Mary and Courtney found theirs right away. Anjali looked and looked. Is her name there? No. How do you think she feels? Sad. What else? Sad, maybe. Yeah. Different. Confused. Frustrated. Annoyed. Anjali asked if they had any more plates somewhere else. Sorry, kid, the cashier grumbled. Can you please check? What's your name? Anjali. Huh? Spell it. A-N-J-A-L-I. The cashier chuckled and tossed a plate in front of Anjali. What's that say? Now is Angela Anjali? No. Anjali suddenly heard one of the older boys, Zachary, snickering. They're not going to have a plate for someone like you, Anjali.
Huh?
Anjali's face got hot. Now how's he saying her name? Anjali. How do we say it?
Anjali.
So he's not saying it right, is he? You think he's doing it on purpose?
Yes.
Peanut butter and jelly. Can I get a peanut butter and jelly with a dot on top? Then she heard laughter. Peanut butter and jelly. Can I get a peanut butter and jelly? Anjali blinked back tears. At dinner that night, Anjali cleared her throat. I am changing my name to Angie, she announced. Anjali, why would you want to do that? Your name is beautiful, her dad assured her. No, it's not. It's embarrassing. And it's Angie. Your name is a very important part of who you are, Anjali's mom said. Exactly. And no one has heard of it. No one can spell it. And frankly, I hate it. You are not changing your name, Anjali's dad said firmly. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Anjali burst into tears and ran to her room. Anjali, do you know that we picked your name out especially for you? From the moment we saw you, we knew we needed a special name for a special girl, a name whose meaning would capture her spirit. My name means something? Her mother nodded. What? What does it mean? Anjali is a gift, the most precious kind, divine, just like you. Where does it mean that? In India. It's Sanskrit. My name, your dad's name, all of our family's names are from India. India is an enchanting place full of magic and brilliance and power. Has anyone here been to India? Is it pretty cool?
I wanted India.
Be proud of who you are, Anjali. To be different is to be marvelous. Anjali mumbled. Anjali awoke in the middle of the night with a start. She bolted out of bed with a mission. She turned on a little lamp and got to work. An hour later, and with final touches done, she reviewed her creation one last time. The next day at school, Mary and Courtney were waiting for Anjali with a box. Anjali opened the box and to her surprise, found an Anjali license plate. We made you one exactly like ours. You guys aren't going to believe this, but Anjali teased as she pulled the license plate she had made out of her backpack. Mary and Courtney squealed. Their classmates walked over wondering what was causing all the commotion. And when they saw the special license plate Anjali had made, they all wanted one that would be just as one of a kind. Now, do you guys see the one that Mary and Courtney made for her? Can you guys describe that for me? What do you think?
Is it spelled wrong?
It's spelled right.
It's like no.
Pretty plain. Just kind of white. Do you guys want to see what Anjali made? Now describe that one to me. It's colorful. What else?
And it had designs.
It's got designs. Cooler letters. What else?
It's good handwriting.
Yeah, you like the letters. It's really different, right? Do you think anyone else has one like that?
No.
No. Wow, you made that? Love those colors and how you drew those letters. I've never seen anything like it. What are those beautiful gem-like things? What are they, guys? Anyone know?
Decorations.
What's this one? You can see somebody with something on their forehead.
Bindi.
Bimbies. Yes, they're called bimbies. Cool. Can you make one for me that no one else will have too? After school, when Zachary spotted Anjali, he yelled, "Hey, Anjali, did you have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch?" He burst out laughing. Anjali took a deep breath and stood up straight. Looking right at Zachary, she quipped, "They're the best kind." She hopped on her bike and whizzed past Zachary and his friends. She had places to go and did not have time for foolishness. She knew there was greatness in not being one of the crowd and vowed to always be Anjali. What's this? Peace. Have you guys ever pieced out?
Yeah.
If you do this, it's like peace out. You can use that sometimes if you don't want to be in a situation. Just peace out. The end. Now, do you guys have any questions about the book? Or anything you wanted to tell me about the book that you might remember, or that you liked, or didn't like, or that you noticed?
How old was Anjali?
How old is Anjali? So she had a birthday. Do you remember how old she was turning?
7.
7.
Yeah.
She just turned 7. He asked me what inspired me to write it. That's a good question. So, you know, when I was little, I could never find my name. And even as a grown-up, I've had people always mispronounce my name, and I hear it from so many of my friends and people. Sometimes I even go places where I'm invited to speak, and they spell my name wrong, like on big banners. Can you believe that? And so I feel like I wanted everyone to know that they're perfect exactly the way they are, their names, how you are, your personality, how tall you are, what you choose to wear, and we should be proud of who we are. That's why I wanted to write it. Do you have a question?
I have an Anjali book.
You have an Anjali book?
How lucky are you?
You brought your own Anjali book? I will sign it for you later. Do you want me to sign it for you? Anyone else have a question? Okay, so you guys are really lucky because you don't just have me, but you also have a really awesome woman who's going to come and do some fun stuff with us. So I'm going to introduce, I'll let Anu introduce Akruti.
Yep. So this is Akruti Babaria. She is the CEO of Culture Khazana, more for the parents. It provides Indian cultural books, workshops, and online content. Some of her stuff is actually up for sale, so you should definitely check it out after this. She's extremely driven, and can everyone try to say her first name since we're talking about names?
Yes.
Akruti.
You did way better than what 99% of people do.
So how do you want to do this? You want us to remove that?
Yes,
All
I
right,
will.
so
Because
why
I'm
don't
going
you
to
guys-
have you get up and move with me.
You guys can put your coats on the chair if you want.
Yeah, take out your coats, guys. Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. So
You can
have
take
you
out your
exercised this morning? Have the parents exercised this morning?
Has anyone exercised? Anyone
Some more
exercised?
exercise.
All right.
So, as Anu and Sheetel said, my name is Akruti, and as Sheetel said her name, how it was mispronounced so many times. I've been called Akrupi, there's no P in my name. Akruti, there's no D in my name. Crouton, I don't think Akruti sounds like crouton. Like, you know how they called her peanut butter and jelly? I've been called crouton. And I've been called Croots. So I can so relate to that. And I'm going to share with you, we're all going to learn how to say hello in 4 different ways that people say hello in India. Because the book was about Anjali, whose parents were from India. And I'm going to have you spread out a little. Come closer. I promise I will not cause you harm. Oh, that close. Okay. You really trust me. And I will play a song for it. But before the song comes on, I am going to just have you, can you close your hands? Bow your head. Namaste. Have you ever heard that before? You have? Namaste? Okay, so that's one of the ways people say hello in India.
I usually use that.
You do? How wonderful. Now, have you ever heard someone say salam?
No.
Salam, that's another way that people say hello in India. Salam. Then, if you're from the southern part of India, people say vanakkam. Vanakkam. And we're going to, because we want you to move around, I'm going to have you put your hands here. And can you go vanakkam? Okay. Now, if you're from the way north of India, this one is a hard one, but I think you can handle it. It's Sat Shri Akal.
Sat Shri Akal.
I don't even have to break it down. Usually I have to say, can you say Sat? Can you say Shri? Can you say Akal? And we put it together. Sat Shri Akal. So that's folks from way north in the India say. Now I have a song that we're going to play and we're going to enact this. We're going to do it a couple times, okay? Are you ready? Can you handle? Okay.
Namaste, namaste. We join our hands and say.
And now we're going to bow our heads.
Namaste, we bow our heads and say.
Salam.
Assalamualaikum. The Khan family
That is
say.
awesome.
Vanakkam, vanakkam. In Tamil we say. Sat Shri Akal.
Give me a big hello.
To say hello in India,
There are many ways. Can we do it again?
Namaste, namaste, we join our hands and say. Namaste, namaste, we bow our heads and say. Assalamualaikum, the Khan family's way. Vanakkam, vanakkam, in Tamil we say. Sat Shri Akal, the big Punjabi hail. To say hello in India, there are many ways.
Thank you for doing this with me. So, I am going to have you. Do you see these things here? I think I have enough for all of you. Can I have you pick up one of each scarf, or I think there's enough for two. One bell and two scarves, please. Because I'll have you move around more, and these bells are going to, they go on your wrist. If you need help, let me know. And while you're picking those, did anybody hear about Navratri or Garba recently? Yeah, you went to one? You did? Okay, did any of you hear about Garba or Navratri? You did? Did you go to one? No? How about the parents? Have you ever tried it? Yes. Okay, so it might get a little tight, but feel free to join in. That'll be your exercise for the day. So first we're just going to, I'm only going to have you follow me along. This is like a warm-up. Okay? I will just take one. Did everybody get enough?
We need to.
Okay. Yes, please. 2 would be ideal. And if I can have you here, can we make a circle? You're liking those, aren't you? That's the point. So you get to move. And here's something as you're moving. Can I get you in a circle, please? And this is how you're going to hold that. Okay? Hold from one end. So this will be hanging. I'll have you push just a little back. Sorry. So they're not going to hit the table. I'm afraid your hand will hit the table. Okay. Now, can you go both in? Both out. Move it. Good. In. Out. In. Out. Now just one in. You're right-handed. Right in. Right out. Right in. Right out. Now go left in. Out. Left in. Out. Have you ever wiped the floors?
Nail sweeper.
Okay. So let me teach you how to wipe the floor then. Okay. Can you go this? Like you're wiping. Okay? And now, how about the ceiling? Can you go up? Like you're wiping the ceiling. So wipe the floor. Wipe the ceiling. Wipe the floor. Wipe the ceiling. Okay, I'm going to play some music and you're going to follow me along. Yes, you can do that too. Okay? And then I will have you do something about the garba. Okay. Put your hands here. Side.
मुन्ना थोड़ा ऑफ बीट है पर कुड़िया देना बहुत स्वीट है मुन्ना थोड़ा
3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. In, out. In, out. In, out. Can you go the other hand? In, out. Okay, are you ready to move? Can you move in the circle? Can you handle it? Ready? This way. Follow me. 1, Up. Down. Up. Out. Out. Very nice. In, out. In, out. In, out. Okay, do any of you have a step that you want to show me? No floss though. Anything other than that? Yeah? Is that what you were going to do? Dab? Okay, can we make a semicircle? Very nice. Now both hands. Step in, step out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Okay, can you show me your craziest dance? This is my crazy. What's your crazy? Nothing? 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 I am sure you do your bit. Nothing? Show me? Yeah. Thank you. Now, if you want to just put these back, I can show you a little bit of Garba. Unless you went to it and you want to show me what you did. Good job, everybody. So, you can keep those on if you want for now.
Are we doing any activity?
Yes, they are, but I want them to do one more thing.
Okay, one more.
One more.
Almost done.
Okay, now this is where I offer it up to parents if they would like to join. You can. Be as brave as your children. Get up, yes. You can join in too. I will teach. I will teach. So, whoever wants to come in, let's go. All you have to do is follow me along. Got it? It's not that difficult. Who's heard this song before? Who's heard this before? That's your rhythm. Got it? Side. Side. Down. Up. Side. Side. Down. Can you give me a rhythm again? 1, 2, 3. Double speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double speed. 5, 6, 7. Clap, clap. Now when I say you're gonna hit. 1, 2. Now jump back. Up, up. Side. 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 have these.
We can actually, there's a lot of things to give away, guys. Who likes little presents, surprise presents, right? So we have so many things to give away. You guys can actually go and pick whatever you want. We have wonderful bookmarks. And then we have, from Jai Jai Hooray, we have some flashcards. We have some nesting goddess towers. So if you guys don't have it, some of you have it. If you don't have it, just go and pick it up. It's all yours, and then you can also pick up some coloring sheets. And the parents, if you're buying the books, Sheetel is available outside to sign, autograph them. And the books are outside, right? Yeah, and the books are outside, and there is also some, Downstairs? No, we're doing it out there. Yeah, we're doing it out there. So go on, guys, grab your little goodies and presents. Take a pic. I also have some bindis, by the way, for the girls.
And guys, if you guys wanted to make your own license plate, we have some goodies. If you want to take one, we have some markers.
If you want to, while the parents will browse outside, if you want to do this.
Why don't you get outside?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yes, you're gonna need to come with me.
Okay.
And if you do need a photo,
Right there. They're right above there, and there's a marker.
What's your the books are outside, or if you have books are outside. And guys, take a bunch of bookmarks to your friends, okay?
after you're done, you can leave. You go outside, get your book, take a photo, get your book signed.
Outside.
Which project? I bet you
No, there's nothing.